Zelenskyy signals readiness for peace talks under Trump's leadership. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy has declared that Ukraine is prepared to work under Donald Trump's strong leadership in pursuit of a lasting peace. He also expressed willingness to negotiate a truce and sign a deal with the U.S. to extract minerals from Ukrainian territory. Zelenskyy's statement follows a major policy shift from Washington, where the U.S. suspended all military aid to Ukraine. The White House announced that it was pausing support to ensure that assistance contributes to a solution rather than prolonging the war. U.S. aid suspension a game-changer for Ukraine. For the past 3 years, millions of U.S. supplied shells have played a crucial role in helping Ukraine defend against Russia's invasion. However, with all military aid now on hold, Ukraine faces a critical moment. Ukrainian Prime Minister Denis Shmyhal underscored the importance of U.S. support, stating, "We count on U.S. assistance. It is significant, including intelligence sharing and, most importantly, air defense, which protects our skies, cities, infrastructure, and civilians." On the streets of Kiev, reactions to the U.S. decision were mixed. Some Ukrainians remain hopeful but recognize the growing reliance on European allies. Others expressed frustration, accusing the U.S. of abandoning Ukraine. Some welcomed the halt in aid, believing it could push both sides toward peace. Trump's push for a quick peace deal before the aid freeze. Trump reiterated his stance that Zelenskyy should negotiate directly with Russian President Vladimir Putin. "We have to make a deal, and it could be done very fast," Trump said. "If someone doesn't want to make a deal, they won't be around for long." The full extent of Trump's aid suspension remains unclear. Since the 2022 invasion, the U.S. has provided Ukraine with tens of billions of dollars in military assistance, including armored vehicles and munitions. However, all pending aid promised under the Biden administration has now been halted. Is Zelenskyy shifting his approach? Zelenskyy's latest statement on social media suggests a shift in tone, signaling a willingness to work with Trump and explore peace talks. He described last week's heated Oval Office meeting with Trump as regrettable but stopped short of offering a full apology. Analysts believe this is a strategic move rather than a sign of surrender. While Zelenskyy is making diplomatic overtures, many in Kiev remain skeptical that Russia is genuinely interested in a fair peace deal. Ukraine and its allies have scrambled to contain the fallout from last week's White House confrontation. European leaders have responded with renewed commitments to bolster their own defense capabilities. The UK and France have even suggested sending peacekeepers or expanding air defense support to Ukraine. What's next for Ukraine? Military experts estimate that Ukraine could start feeling the effects of the U.S. aid suspension within 2 to 3 months. While European allies are stepping up artillery and ammunition supplies, high-tech weapon systems, such as Patriot missile defenses and satellite-based intelligence remain irreplaceable U.S. contributions. The European Union is now mobilizing a massive defense fund, aiming to raise €800 billion for regional security and military aid to Ukraine. Some analysts argue that Europe must act decisively, shifting resources to sustain Ukraine's fight against Russian aggression. Despite the uncertainty, one thing remains clear: Ukraine has little choice but to continue fighting with whatever resources it has. The coming weeks will determine whether Zelenskyy's diplomatic approach with Trump will restore U.S. support or if Ukraine will be left to fend for itself.